afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, I'm going to be not only doing my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion, which just took place just the other day, this past weekend, but I am also going to go over the announced, confirmed participants for this year's G1 Climax. That's right. G1 Climax participants are set, and even a few surprises, not only for that event, but also for Dominion. There was quite a number of surprises, as a matter of fact. But we're going to get into it. So first off, we're going to start off by going through the list of confirmed G1 Climax competitors. And I have to say, this is quite a list. Quite a list. So, G1 Climax 33. With this, let's see, G1 Climax 33 will officially start Saturday, July 15th. And the finals will be on Sunday, August 13th. So starts July 15th, finals is August 13th. So got quite a while to cover that. But let's go through the confirmed competitors for this year's G1 Climax 33. Excuse me. First up, we got Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada. This will be his 12th G1 Climax, his 12th consecutive as well. And remember, he has won 4 G1 Climax tournaments. He's won it in 2012, 2014, and back-to-back 2021 and 2022. So 4-time winner. Not a surprise to see him in this tournament again. Next up, Tetsuya Naito, leader of LIJ. This is his 14th G1, 14th consecutive as well. And he is a 2-time winner. He won it back in 2014 and in 2017. Next up, the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion himself, SANADA, making his 8th consecutive G1 Climax tournament. The Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay, making his 4th G1, 2nd consecutive. Got the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's entering his 22nd, that's right, 22nd G1 Climax, and even 22 straight appearances. It's crazy. 22 G1 Climax tournaments. That's crazy. And let's also keep in mind, he is a 3-time winner. He won it in 2007, 2015, and 2018. So he's won it a couple of times. Next up, newest leader of Bullet Club, David Finlay, making his 2nd consecutive G1 Climax appearance. And he's, of course, the current never openweight champion. All right, Shota Umino makes his debut, his G1 Climax debut. That's right, Shota Umino. First G1 Climax. Hopefully he does pretty well. All right, Shingo Takagi from LIJ making his 5th consecutive G1 Climax tournament. Next up, the Stone Pit Bull, Tomohiro Ishii, making his 11th consecutive G1 Climax appearance. All right, we got both Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa. Of course, Tama Tonga making his 6th G1, his 3rd consecutive one. And then Tanga Loa, this is his 2nd G1, but this is his first one in 2 years. So it's been a while since he's been in the G1. But it's good to see both members of Guerrillas of Destiny back. Also making his first G1 Climax appearance, Hikuleo. That's right, Hikuleo. This is his first tournament, so looking forward to see how he does in the G1. One of my favorites in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Hirooki Goto, making his 16th consecutive G1 Climax. And of course, he has won one tournament, which was back in 2008. He won that G1 Climax. YOSHI-HASHI will be making his 7th G1, 4th consecutive. Toru Yano will be making his 18th G1, his 17th consecutive. KENTA making his 5th consecutive G1. Zack Sabre Jr., NJPW World Television Champion, making his 7th consecutive G1. Taichi of Just Five Guys making his 5th consecutive G1. And this is a big, big surprise, but the Mad King himself, Eddie Kingston, will be debuting in his first ever G1 Climax tournament. That's right. Coming all the way from AEW, he will be in the G1 Climax 33 as a competitor. So I'm very curious to see how Eddie Kingston does in this tournament. That's quite a surprise. Big surprise. We got El Phantasmo making his 2nd consecutive G1 Climax. Also making his debut into the G1 Climax tournament is Ren Narita. Ren Narita of Strong Style. This is his first G1 Climax. He's definitely evolved over the years, so it'll be interesting to see how he does in this tournament. All right, we got Evil, the leader of House of Torture, making his 8th consecutive G1. We got Chase Owens making his 3rd consecutive G1. We got Jeff Cobb from United Empire making his 5th consecutive G1. We got Great Khan making his 3rd consecutive G1 Climax. Pardon me. We got Aaron Henare making his 2nd consecutive G1 Climax. And then we got a whole bundle of new entries. We got Gabriel Kidd, former NJPW Young Lion. Gabriel Kidd making his debut in the G1 Climax. We got the android, Alex Coughlin, making his debut into the G1 Climax. We got Shane Haste of TMDK making his debut in the G1 Climax. We got Mikey Nicholls of TMDK making his debut as well. We got the recently returning Yota Tsuji making his debut into the G1 Climax. And last but not least, quite a big shocker, and that is former 2-time GHC heavyweight champion from Pro Wrestling Noah, Kaito Kiyomiya, makes his debut in the G1 Climax. Wow. Wow. And we already know the type of rivalry him and Okada have had recently. And he's booked for this year's G1 Climax. Woo-wee! That's going to be crazy. That's going to be really crazy. But I'm definitely looking forward to this tournament. G1 Climax has been one of the biggest tournaments for New Japan Pro Wrestling, and this one I truly believe won't be any different. But we got a lot of debuts in this tournament. I mean, how many new entries we got? We got, let's see, let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 new entries for this year's G1 Climax tournament. That's a lot. That's a good handful. So just hearing that gets me excited for this tournament. July can't come quick enough. So definitely look forward to that. And like I said, I'll put the list of everybody in the description box so that you'll be able to follow along. And I'll also put the link to the article as well. So that way everybody knows who's there. Okay, now, before we continue on to the Dominion review, here's a quick word from our sponsor. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Alrighty. New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion, which took place this past Sunday, June 4th, at the Osaka-Jo Hall in Osaka, Japan. And I must say, it was full of surprises. Definitely full of surprises. Now, I'll go ahead and let everybody know they didn't show the kickoff match, but the kickoff match was a 5-minute Young Lion consecutive battle match, which Oscar Lube ran the gauntlet. Had time limit draws, had 2 draws against Ryohei Oiwa, Boltlin Oleg, but he was defeated by Yuto Nakashima via submission, Boston Crab. So Oscar Lube finished the Young Lion consecutive battle match 0-1-2. So just wanted to throw that in there because they did not show that. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, let's get into the main card. All right, starting off, we had the number 1 contenders match, finals pretty much, for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. And it came down to the aerial assassin Will Ospreay taking on the Murder Hawk monster Lance Archer. My only thing with this match, it was kind of short. It wasn't even 10 minutes long. So, I mean, I can understand why it was the first match on the card, but it just was way too short. For these 2 competitors being in a match like this, it should have at least been more than 10 minutes. So, it was kind of a bummer, but it was still an alright match. But Will Ospreay has punched his ticket to the number 1 contendership to the United States Heavyweight Championship, as it took 4 hidden blades. I believe 4. Yeah, 4 hidden blades to take out Lance Archer, pinned him for the 1-2-3. So we know for sure we are getting Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega 3. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like I said, Kenny Omega has gotten the best of Will Ospreay, but Will Ospreay's going to get another crack at him, this time with the title on the line. So, definitely looking forward to it. But this match, I just felt was way too short. All right. Next match. we had ourselves an 8-man tag team match. We had just 5 guys versus LIJ. Just 5 guys. Taka Michinoku, Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Taichi versus LIJ of Tetsuya Naito, Bushi, Titan, and Shingo Takagi. Now, overall, this match was alright. This match was pretty solid. I felt like all 8 competitors got showcased pretty well. But to be honest, I wasn't too crazy surprised by the outcome of this match, as Titan, even though he had a strong showing in the Best of Super Juniors tournament, wasn't able to win it. He did, however, pick up the victory for LIJ, as he was able to submit Taka Michinoku with that variation Indian Deathlock. I forgot what it's called. But was able to get the submission victory. I mean, as soon as he wrenched back on it, Taka tapped, like, immediately. So, LIJ stands strong in this match. But overall, pretty decent match. And, yeah, Titan shows up and shows out for LIJ, picking up the victory for his team. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, next up, starting to get into our championship matches. Alright, first championship match of the card was for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. As the champions, the Intergalactic Jet Setters, made up of Kevin Knight and Kushida, defending against Catch 2-2 of United Empire, TJP, and Francesco Akira. The rematch, the run back. Now remember, previously, Intergalactic Jet Setters had dethroned Catch 2-2 to win the titles in the first place. So this was the run back, the rematch. And this was a very exciting match. Definitely a very exciting match. Definitely we went back and forth. But, wow. I was kind of shocked with the outcome. I was very shocked with the outcome. But definitely enjoyed the mess out of this match. But it took the double team, double running knee strikes. I think they call it 2-2. From Akira and TJP onto Kevin Knight. Francesco Akira makes the cover for the 1-2-3. And once again, Catch 2-2, TJP and Francesco Akira are now your 2-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So congrats to them on winning the titles back. But then a very interesting turn of events happened after the match. So originally, Dan Maloney, United Empire stablemate, came out, accompanied them, for this match. After the match, Clark Connors came out, and it looked like he was going to make a challenge for the titles, but he didn't have anybody with him. And then, all of a sudden, the sneak attack from behind by Dan Maloney, turning on Catch 2-2, and aligns himself with Bullet Club. Wow. I gotta be honest with y'all, I did not see that coming. Because remember, in the Best of Super Juniors tournament, Clark Connors and Dan Maloney were tearing each other apart. They were trying to destroy each other. And now, all of a sudden, Dan Maloney's in the Bullet Club. Like, what? Just, what? So, that was pretty shocking. That was pretty shocking. But, hey, Dan Maloney is now in the Bullet Club. And they did that post-match attack on Catch 2-2. So I'm guessing the idea is Dan Maloney, Clark Connors, maybe are the future challengers to those titles. But, wow. That was a crazy turn of events. Did not see that coming at all. But solid match. All right, next match. We had the NJPW World Television Championship as Zack Sabre Jr. defends the title against Jeff Cobb. This is also a rematch, as well as originally their last meeting, it came to a time limit draw. I can't say too much about the time of this match because, like I said, all NJPW World TV Championship matches are 15-minute time limit. So I don't expect it to always be over 10 minutes. I mean, that's just the way it is with this type of match. But anyway, this was a good back and forth match, and it really looked like Jeff Cobb was starting to get the best of Zack Sabre Jr. And it was just incredible. A great clash of styles between both of these wrestlers. And it was really good to see them run it back. And it looked like when Jeff Cobb was getting ready to finish off Zack Sabre Jr. with the Tour of the Islands, Zack Sabre Jr. reversed the Tour of the Islands into a simple crucifix pin and got the 1-2-3 and defeated Jeff Cobb with that reversal pin. That was incredible. That was really incredible. But then again, it's Zack Sabre Jr. So definitely with his technical skills, doesn't surprise me he was able to pull that off. But that is now 9 successful title defenses for Zack Sabre Jr. Dude is on a roll. He's about to hit number 10, hopefully soon, but dude has been on a roll since winning the TV title. But a really great showing there from Zack Sabre Jr. But overall, good match. Definitely good match. Okay. Let's see. Next up. Pardon me. So we had pretty much a winner-takes-all double title match for the vacant IWGP and Strong Tag Team Championships. And this triple threat. We had Bishamon, made up of Hirooki Goto and YOSHI-HASHI, versus House of Torture's Evil and Yujiro Takahashi, versus United Empire's Great-O-Khan and Aaron Henare. Now, I'm going to tell you already, I wasn't really a fan of the fact that this was a double title match. Like, I really don't think it was necessary for both sets of titles to be on the line. Like, this is what irritates me. I understand Aussie Open had both sets of titles, vacated both sets of titles, but it's like, dang, why not just have the IWGP titles on the line and then have the NJPW Strong titles on the line in an NJPW Strong event? Why can't y'all just do that? So now you're going to have another team carry, both sets of titles? Like, I just really feel like that was unnecessary. Like, both titles should not have really been on the line for this match. It just seemed meaningless for both sets to be on the line. Like, you got so many other tag teams that would have been good to compete for the Strong tag team titles. They could have had, a fatal four-way at an NJPW Strong event to determine who would win the vacant titles. But no, they had to put both sets up on the line. It's just really dumb. Really, really dumb. But it doesn't change the fact that this was a great match. Definitely a great match overall. All three teams looked solid. Even though I hate House of Torture, even they were bringing the pain. But then again, they had Show, they had Dick Togo, they had all the shenanigans. Thankfully, Yo eventually appeared to kind of help even the odds in favor of Bishamon, since they're all part of Chaos. But, man, this match was very intense from all three teams, and it was great. And honestly, it looked like, for a moment, I thought Great Okan and Aaron Henare were going to pull it off. But when it was all said and done, Bishamon reigns supreme and are back on top of the mountain as they were able to hit Yujiro Takahashi with a Shoto and make the cover for the victory. And Bishamon are now double tag team champions. I believe they're first time strong tag team champions, and I believe they are now 3-time IWGP tag team champions. So, and don't get me wrong, I love Bishamon. But still, I just hate the fact that both sets of titles are on the line. Like, that was just a really bad idea. But Bishamon back on top. And then another surprise happened, as looks like two more new members of Bullet Club have arrived in the form, oh my god, I would have never imagined this, in the form of the android Alex Coughlin and Gabriel Kidd. Wow. And these guys are now deemed as the Bullet Club War Dogs. Bullet Club War Dogs. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Like, I would have never really imagined. Okay, Gabriel Kidd kind of makes sense, but Alex Coughlin, that kind of threw me off. That kind of threw me off a little bit. Yeah, that threw me off a little bit. But I mean, well, David Finlay did say that there were going to be new members of Bullet Club. So, I guess I really shouldn't be too surprised. But, wow, Alex Coughlin, Gabriel Kidd, Dan Maloney in Bullet Club now. That's just, wow. That's crazy. But Alex Coughlin and Gabriel Kidd showed up, attacked Bishamon, pretty much laid waste to them. But, wow. I just would have never... that's going to take me some time to get used to. Alex Coughlin in Bullet Club, that's going to take some time to get used to. Gabriel Kidd, kind of makes sense, but wow. Wow. Anyway, next up, we had the Never Openweight Championship on the line. As the leader of the Bullet Club, the champion, Dave Finlay, defended the title against ELP, El Phantasmo, who came out with some new music, some new theme music, which I actually thought was pretty cool. Actually liked his new theme music. It was really cool. But yeah, this was David Finlay's first defense of the Never Openweight Championship. I have to give El Phantasmo a lot of credit. He lasted long in this match, and he did really well against tons of opposition, because the new members of Bullet Club came out. They were on Dave Finlay's side, and El Phantasmo had to fight for himself. And this match almost went 20 minutes. And I have to say, this was a lot better of a match than I thought it was going to be. And these two had a banger of a match. Nobody would probably never imagine between ELP and David Finlay. But honestly, I'll keep it real with y'all. This was a main event caliber match. Definitely a main event caliber match. And like I said, it was very much back and forth. And ELP held his own in this match for as long as he could. But it just turned out to be too much for him. And David Finlay was able to finish him off with the Into Oblivion, formerly Trash Panda. And pinned him for the 1-2-3. And that's the first successful defense for David Finlay. But gotta give mad credit to ELP. He put up an excellent effort. A main event quality match, indeed. I was very pleased. Very pleased with that match. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Next up. All right, we had the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. As the champion, Hiromu Takahashi defended against this year's Best of Super Juniors winner, Master Wato. This was an excellent match. But I gotta be honest with you. I was really shocked at the outcome. Like I said, excellent match. Definitely back and forth. These two are excellent superstars. This was Hiromu's 5th defense. Did pick up the victory, defeating Master Wato, pinning him after hitting a time bomb too. But I gotta be honest with you. I'm shocked with this outcome. Like, you just not too long ago had Hiromu compete for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And while many may have thought that this would be the prelude to him moving up to the heavyweight class, yet he's still IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, defeating Master Wato, who had pretty much a Cinderella story-like run in Best of Super Juniors 30. And then denied. I don't get it. I don't get this booking. Like, I don't get this booking at all. I really don't. Like, you have the opportunity for Hiromu to move up in weight class, and then he beats Master Wato and still holds on to the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So what was the point of him even competing for the World Heavyweight Championship in the first place? That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense at all. And then back to the drawing board for Master Wato. And with him losing, honestly, there's really no telling who's going to end up being the one to dethrone the ticking time bomb. It confuses me. It really confuses me. But it is what it is, I guess. It's just, it's so freaking stupid. But anyway, next up, we had the never open weight 6-man tag titles on the line. As the champs, Kazuchika Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Tomohiro Ishii defended the titles against Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Shota Umino. Now, this match, incredible match. It was really cool to see Claudio Castagnoli in a New Japan Pro Wrestling ring / pay-per-view. Well, I guess not really pay-per-view, but, you know, a big event like Dominion, which they have yearly. But it was really good to see him in this match. It was cool that they came out through the crowd. Thought that was really cool. But this was a solid match. These 6 individuals were showcased really well. And I have to say, the moments between Claudio and the Rainmaker were really great. Definitely really great. But yeah, man. Jon Moxley doing his thing. Whipping up on Tomohiro Ishii. I thought that was pretty cool. But this was a solid trios match. Hands down, a solid trios match. But Okada would not be denied, as he would finish off Shota Umino, hitting him with a Rainmaker and making the pin. And Ishii, Tanahashi, and Okada make a first successful defense of the never openweight 6-man tag team titles. So congratulations to them. But that's not all that happened. As after the match, Jon Moxley got on the mic for a bit and wanted to introduce somebody to make a challenge. And up on the big screen, Bryan Danielson appears and has challenged the Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada, to a match, which looks like it's going to be at Forbidden Door in June, later this June. And even if it's not that date, Okada has already accepted the challenge. But with the way they were talking it up, it looks like it is going to be at Forbidden Door in Canada, June 25th. So, definitely looking forward to that. I believe this is a first-time match between Bryan Danielson and Okada. So, whew. If you ask me, this really should be the main event of Forbidden Door. But that's just me. That's just me. But that is going to be a banger of a match. Potentially 5 stars. So, definitely looking forward to Okada and Danielson, the Rainmaker and the American Dragon. Man, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And then the main event of Dominion was for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, as the champ from Just 5 Guys, SANADA, defended against a returning, now newest member of LIJ, Yota Tsuji. That's right. At the press conference, he had confirmed that he is the newest member of LIJ. So, LIJ increasing their ranks. They just recently, not too long ago, got Teton, and now they got Yota Tsuji to join LIJ. Well, their ranks have been increasing, so that's pretty cool. Overall, this was a good match. Yota Tsuji looked really good. Definitely looked really strong in this match. He did not make it easy for SANADA, that's for sure. Definitely didn't make it easy, but he had a really strong showing in this match. Definitely back and forth, showcased his power. Quite a return match for Yota Tsuji. Quite the return match. But SANADA was able to pull it off in the end, as he was able to defeat Yota Tsuji, hit him with the deadfall, pinned him for the 1-2-3, and SANADA makes his second successful defense of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. So, a great, solid event in Dominion in Osaka-Jo Hall. Really, really good. Packed full of surprises. And they had the reveal of the competitors for the G1 Climax 33, which that's looking to be very exciting. So, definitely looking forward to that. But a great show. Really great show. Solid card overall. But really good stuff. Just to kind of one other quick thing. They have confirmed the full card for the upcoming All Together Again show. That's supposed to be showcasing New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, and Pro Wrestling Noah. So I will definitely look to do a preview video of that because I do plan on ordering that pay-per-view. That is this Friday, June 9th. So definitely looking forward to that. They also got the New Japan Road Tour starting up this Saturday, June 10th. And that's going to run for a while to June 18th. We got the NJPW Academy Showcase. That's also this Saturday, June 10th. That's going to be at the LA Dojo, the NJPW LA Dojo. We know we got Forbidden Door in Toronto, Canada on the 25th. So I think little by little they're going to start building out the card for that. And then they also announced NJPW Strong Independence Day, which will be a 2-day event, but it will be in Japan. 4th of July and 5th of July. That's Tuesday and Wednesday, both in Tokyo at Coughlin Hall. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of card they divvy up for that. And then in July, G1 Climax, as I said before, starts July 15th. And the final day will be August 13th. And then, don't forget, after the G1 Climax tournament, you got the special All-Star Junior Festival 2023, which will be in the U.S., at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on August 19th. So quite a bundle of events to look forward to from New Japan Pro Wrestling. But like I said, one of my next videos will definitely be previewing the card for All Together Again. So definitely look forward to that. But that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty and the other links as well, like the link to the participants for the G1 Climax, which I'll list them as well. And let me know what y'all thought about NJPW Dominion. Did you like the show? What did you think of the matches? What were your favorite matches? What do you think about the title matches? What do you think about the newest members of, LIJ, Yota Tsuji? Newest members of Bullet Club and Dan Maloney, Gabriel Kidd, and Alex Coughlin. What do you think about that? What do you think about the confirmed competitors for this year's G1 Climax? What do you think of the surprises? 10 surprises, 10 debuts for this year's tournament. So it's going to be an excellent, excellent tournament. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace.